Brad Johnson here from johnson.audio, and today I'm going to talk about Landr mastering, which is online mastering, which where you drop in your file and it automatically masters it for you and gives you something back. I was very curious about the service, so I decided to give it a try on a mix I just did. So I'm actually going to jump into a session and I'm going to flip back and forth between my mix and the Landr master. I'm level matched the Landr master, obviously they put a limiter on it, but I kind of wanted to see what it is that they were doing or what the algorithm decided was best for my music. It's definitely a very interesting idea, and I'm going to do it in mono so that way we can really listen to the EQ curves and the compression. We're not going to really worry too much about the sides. I actually already listened to it, and they didn't do too much to the sides, actually. I feel like they did very little EQ, and it seems like multi-band compression. I could be wrong on that, but that's what it feels like to me. But we'll let your ears be the guide. This isn't a Landr mastering is bad or a good video. It really just kind of just depends. I mean, I like the fact that I can kind of just get a master real quick, but I still think it's something that's going to be beneficial by having a human actually do it and really work with your music and work with you in the sound that you would like. So without further ado, I'm just going to jump right into this song. All right, I'm here in a Pro Tools session where I've imported in both the Landr master, which is this top one, and then my bounced out mix, which is this bottom one. I did level match the mastered version because typically in mastering, you would put a limiter on it to bring up the average volume. And so it would be louder, and we don't want to be tricked by that because louder to our ears is always better. Doesn't mean that it is better, but it always sounds better to us. And so we want to make sure it's level matched so that way we can really hear what the algorithm decided to do with my song. So I'm just going to play the mix version of just a little clip of the song, and then we're going to go over to the Landr version. I'm just going to flip back and forth and just kind of hear the differences. So here we go. All right, so it's very, very subtle. Again, I have this in mono, so you can really listen to kind of what the compression and the EQ is doing. I don't want to confuse you with the sides right now. And the things I'm hearing is basically just, it sounds like they're kind of cleaning up a little bit of the mud that's in that kind of lower mid-range. The bass and the kick seem a little bit more clear to me on the mastered version. And it does seem like they definitely brought out something in probably like the 3 to 6K range to make the vocal cut through a little bit more. It seems a little bit more bright, a little bit more forward. I'm not sure, maybe it could be a multi-band compressor. I'm not exactly sure what they did, but it also does seem like the high end is a little bit more compressed back in the mix from my version. So, I mean, those are the things my ears are picking up. Again, you might be hearing something totally different, but just listen again. It's very, very subtle, but listen to those kind of things that I just mentioned. So here we go. The mastered version first, and then I'll just kind of flip back and forth. Definitely there's a lot more energy in the low mids. The bass to me feels a lot more clear. So listen to the high end. So listen also to the vocal and listen to the auxiliary percussion parts. In my mix, it kind of feels like those auxiliary percussion parts are a little bit more forward, and the voice, I feel like a lot of the energy is a little bit more down in kind of like the mouth chest area, and it really kind of pushes the vocal forward, and then the tambourines and stuff kind of fall back in the master version. That's at least what I'm hearing. So just listen to that real quick. All right. So, I mean, really, I mean, it sounds, I feel like it did a fine job. It did very little to the actual mix itself, which I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's passable. I mean, I definitely would use it as maybe like the quick master to give to a client before you actually get the whole thing mastered by an actual person. And you probably get away with using it and nobody would know the difference that, like just a common person listening to music wouldn't know. So, I mean, it's up to you to decide if you think it'd be, a good workflow for you or not. I'm, kind of on the fence. I like it for what it is, and I might end up using it just for being able to give out masters to people and do it easy and not have to spend time on it. But then when it comes, time to actually have the thing done right, have somebody else do it. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was ear opening for you to maybe seeing if Landr mastering could be right for you. It's definitely worth a shot because you can, try it out for free. If you got anything out of this, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. It helps me get these videos out to more people. Leave me a comment below. I would love to hear your experience with Landr mastering if you've had any. Again, my name is Brad Johnson at johnson.audio, where I am just enthusiastic about helping you make music that people love. I will see you on the next video. Bye.